Welcome back to another episode of the Barrow Youth Academy Career Mode here on FIFA 23. We are into a new season, Season 2, our second season in League 2. A fair bit has changed since the last episode, and in fact, I'm recording this a day later than I wanted to because it took me so long to set up this season. We've got new players, new scouts, new countries to scout, new everything. Might as well start off with the new players first, shall I? We have got Lucas Forster, who I promoted from the Youth Academy. He was in a Swiss scout report. He is a right back. A brand new signing from the free agents in Mathis Schroeder, a centre attacking mid, 62 rated, 16 years old. We needed backup in that position. We're going to sell Kai Taylor because he's, well, awful. And Mathis Schroeder was pretty much perfectly in the middle of what I wanted. I had quite a few centre attacking mids. A lot of them, in fact, they were all higher rated than Matty Schroeder. However, they were all older. They were all 18 and 19. So, and I didn't want someone that much better than Alan Gannon because I still plan to use Alan Gannon. Another new player, Christian Bruno, in centre mid. Before I carry on, I just want to point out that I did not sign, I kept to the rule, I did not sign anyone higher than the highest rated player in the squad, and the highest rated player in the squad at the time was this man, James Connolly, at 68 rated, meaning that Christian Bruno just about snuck in to the ratings limit at 68 rated. We needed another centre mid. While Suzuki was performing quite well, I just felt like we were rotating a lot on the other side, and whilst that's good, and I am going to keep rotating, I feel like we needed just another quality player in that midfield to help settle it a little bit. We have a new left winger in Alex Ryan. Again, a position we were really struggling with backup-wise. Of course, we've got Xavier Ledesma who starts there, but we didn't really have any quality backup. We had Ethan Wells, who was alright, but I just felt like we needed a little bit of quality to call on if Ledesma's not performing well, or if we just want to switch it up on that left-hand side. As you can see, he's already maxed out his pace, and but most of his other stats are still growing. We also have a new right winger in Liamine Hassan. Same deal as the left hand side. We needed a little bit of quality on this right hand side, and Liamine Hassan has got that in abundance. He's got quite a lot of acceleration. He's pretty quick. He will probably play ahead of Kai French, at least for the first couple of games, on that right hand side, because I just want to test him out. Kai French is one of the better players this squad, so I don't want to completely freeze him out, but Liamine Hassan I'm going to give a chance to. Finally, we have Thomas Haas, again another player from the Youth Academy. You might have already seen him, I'm not too sure if I've showed him to you yet. Again, another Swiss player, a striker. Look at this guy's stats. He's got 81 jumping, he's pretty quick, pretty strong, and he's just all round pretty good. We've also moved a few players on, or rather sent some out on loan, although we are trying to sell quite a few as well. Dylan Boyce has gone on loan to Hartlepool for the season. Joshua Diamond has gone to St Pat's on loan for the season. Sean Nesbitt has gone on loan to FC Südtirol, so he's going all the way to Italy. We've sold Tommy Coyne to UCD for £94,000. We have sold Alan Nejevic to Celtic for 5.4 million. Now, if you remember, I sent him out on loan to Real Sociedad last season with an option to buy. They did not take up the option to buy, so we've sold him to Celtic instead and got extra cash in. And that extra cash has allowed us to bring in pretty much a full-on scouting team. We've got Magnus Lund, Owen Wall, and God knows how you say that guy's first name, Aegir, all got 5-star judgment, so they will bring back the best of the best. And they're also scouting 3 new countries as well. We are in Germany searching for physically strong players, and Denmark and Ukraine searching for any player. I know we're going to get pretty limited output from Ukraine because of the fact that the name pool for Ukraine literally consists of like 2 or 3 surnames, and I don't want to be signing loads and loads of players with the same surname. The eagle-eyed of you may have also noticed that Patrick Bell has already grown by 4 before the season's even started. What I am going to do through the course of this season is I'm going to loan list loads of players. I'm going to loan list, well, almost everyone really. Well, not almost everyone because I'll have no one left. But I'm going to loan list a bunch of players to be sent out on loan, and hopefully their overalls grow a bit, because at the moment in the game there is a glitch with the dynamic potential and players are not growing as they should. Even if you're playing them, they're not growing as they should. And as was the case in FIFA 22, loaning someone out actually sort of gets them back on track to their sort of rightful overall, as you will. So I have already loaned out Patrick Bell before the season's even started. I was lucky enough to get a loan bid for him. He went out on loan for a couple of weeks and by the time August rolled around, he'd gone up by 4 to 54. So that loan has worked, and I will probably do it with him again, like next season. Oh, objectives as well. Let's have a look at these. So youth development-wise, everything's very low apart from financial, which is fantastic. Within 2 seasons, have at least 1 player from the youth academy signed in the first season, play at least 30% of games in the next season. Of course, that was a long-term objective that was already there last season. We've got this season to do it, and we have 43 players eligible for this objective. So I think that one's going to get done. Get a streak of 3 clean sheets in away matches this season. It's possible. With the way our defence performed at points last season, that is entirely possible. Finish the season with £640,000 unspent allocated funds. That's probably going to be done, considering this season we're probably not going to be buying many players. We're only going to be getting them from free agents, if at all. Domestic success. Finish mid-table. Thank you. That's what we needed for an objective. We didn't want to just suddenly have an objective to get promoted. I mean, my objective is to be higher than mid-table, my personal objective, but I'm glad that the objective in-game isn't. And reach the round of 16. That's the 5th round of the FA Cup. As a League 2 team, that is highly doubtful that we're going to do that. And would you just look at who our first game of the season is against? Press conference in the build-up to a big derby to start the season off. Can we finish in the top half this season? The players are good enough. Well, let's hope they're good enough. One last thing I forgot to do was decide who to make captain. Now, at the moment, Alan Gannon's the captain, and he has been for the whole of last season, but I think that captain's armband should rightfully go on the arm of Xavier Ledesma. Do you guys have any suggestions for who you want the captain to be? Let me know in the comments below, of course. And of course, comment below if what countries you want me to scout and what kinds of players you want me to scout. I'm not going to do a customization for a player in this episode because I plan on recording another episode before uploading this one. So I'll do it in the next episode. And before we even know it, we're off to Holker Street. First game of the new season. Carlisle United at home. Let's do this. Lovely tifo of Daniel Marsh as well. Our centre-back. Oh my god. Forster looks absolutely tiny next to the 2 centre-backs. You will notice that some players have got new squad numbers. The ones that have been customised, I've left the squad numbers as they are, of course. Francis Yeboah's was changed by customisation, but the other 2 players, Gannon and Bell, I've left as their numbers because they have been customised. Suzuki inside to Gannon, and now it's Christian Bruno with the shot. His first shot of the game. His first real action of the game as well. Tatsui Suzuki. That's a good one. Straight towards the head of Daniel Marsh, and Thomas Holy stretches out his long arm and gets it away. That is a very good save from the keeper. Here goes Hassan. He's got space on this right-hand side to just run into. Go on then. Hassan. Ball in towards Yeboah. Oh my god. He just can't get clean contact on the ball. Oh, Bruno with the tackle again. Lovely stuff from the midfielder. Here he goes now. Ledesma's free on that side. Cross is too strong. Ledesma's still going to get it though. And he's going to play it inside. Tatsui Suzuki onto his left. Just over the bar. Liamin Hassan. Oh, he's going to try one with the outside of his foot. Oh my god, imagine if that was our first goal of the season. Here's Tom Daniels. Good stuff between him and Hassan. Hassan's continued his run. He is onside. It's Liamin Hassan. Plays it into the middle for Thomas Haas. I mean, could have hit that with your left, really. I know you're right-footed, but... Edmondson. Marsh. Keep on him. Yes, Daniel Marsh. Oh, that's not a good pass out, though. He hasn't got rid of the striker's passing, that's for sure. Carlisle coming forward, Charters. Here is Show Silver. Patrick Bell has to make the save, and we can't keep it on the pitch. That's the first proper save that Patrick Bell's had to make all game. So if we concede from this corner, I'm going to be slightly livid. Nah, Bell's got that all day. One last counter-attack maybe. We've got 2 minutes of added time. Ledesma's going to lead it. Here we go, Xavier Ledesma. He needs support. He really needs support. Or does he? Xavier Ledesma, he's going to go all the way himself. Yes! Xavier Ledesma, the new captain of Barrow, has put us in the lead with the last kick of the game. We're not seeing any of the celebrations. We're just instead watching a bunch of Carlisle players on the floor absolutely beside themselves because the captain Xavier Ledesma has just rocketed it in with the outside of his boot from about 12 yards past Thomas Holy, and there we go. We see him celebrate finally. What an ending. It's going to end 1-0 to Barrow against Carlisle United. We have the Cumbrian bragging rights on the first day of the season, and we have 3 points. After all that, Xabi Ledesma is now going to become a left winger. He's not going to improve an overall, but you know what? That's absolutely fine. Rochdale have expressed an interest in Kai Talbot. We are going to sell Kai Talbot. He won't get a look in. All right, here we go then. Game against Gillingham. EFL Cup action. I'm going to simulate it. Doesn't matter about a kit clash. And we win! We're through to the second round of the Carabao Cup. Thomas Haas and Alex Ryan on his first game for the club. Oh, who's this leaving? This is Kai Talbot, I think. Leaving the club, having made his, one appearance or something like that. Harrogate Town have experienced an interest in signing Rory Marr. We are going to sell him. I don't care about the transfer fees right now because it doesn't really matter too much. I know we've got that objective of unspent transfer funds, but we've got enough already anyway. Okay, gear up for a few simulations. Oh, we've got Bournemouth in the next round of the Cup. I think I'm going to have to play that one. Yeah, gear up for a few simulations, because if I'm playing 3 games in this episode, it means I'm going to have to simulate, 5? So I'm going to play this one then, away at Colchester. Belt this at the goal. Are you ready for this? Oh, it's at the wall. Right, we've got another free kick. Do I shoot again? Do I? Yeah, let's do it. Go on then. Come on then, Tatsui. What have you got, mate? Don't hit the wall this time. I mean, he didn't hit the wall at least, but it was very, very straight. Here's Chilvers for Colchester. Got a bit of a break on here of Colchester. Oh, not when Brincook's around. Newbie, cross in. Sears! That is a great save from Patrick Bell. Oh, what a save! That was going in the top corner. That is a save and a half. Considering he's only 54 rated, don't forget. Into clamping. Yes, Daniel Marsh. Oh no, it's broken for Freddie Sears. And luckily the shot is blocked. Head that away. Yes, French. Only as far as Scoose on the edge of the area. And Newby's shot is easily wide. Now here's Christian Bruno. And you know what? Gonna hit it. Ooh, powerful. Put wide by O'Hara. Acosta through. It's Chilvers. And that is a goal for Colchester. I thought he was offside. Chilvers puts Colchester 1-0 up, and just one lapse in concentration in the defence has seen us behind. Haas giving it to Schroeder. Ryan, who's on for the first time, at least when I'm playing, and he's forced to save out of O'Hara. Now this is where a knuckleball really does come into its own. Daniel Marsh! That's a great save from O'Hara. Just running it to the corner flag, but he's now going inside. Connolly, get that away. Yes. One more attack. We did it in the last game. Can we do it in this one? Ryan's running again. No! The interception. Nah. We're going to lose out in this one, I think. We are going to lose out in this one. Colchester are going to get the win. We haven't got time to do anything now. Colchester is still coming forward, though. And we are going to finally get that. Or not. No, it's going to be a free kick to Colchester. Chilvers is going to have a shot here, isn't he? Or not. No, it's going to be... it is going to be Chilvers to shoot. And that's a great save from Bell. The referee has blown his whistle. And it's a 1-0 loss to Colchester. Got the bottom 2 teams from last season taking each other on at Holker Street. Simulated game. Barrow against Sutton. And it's a 3-2 win for Sutton. That's not good at all, is it really? Once again, we've got a game at home against Harrogate Town. This one's going to be simulated as well. Next up, we have Bournemouth. So, yeah, it's a 3-1 loss. Again, we just can't get a win in the simulated games. Well, I say that, we won the one earlier, but that was a cup game. All the league games we've lost. Rob McFarlane looks like he's off to Grimsby Town. He's not played a minute since we got a left back into the club. So, speaking of left backs, Ben Walker, it looks like he's off to Mansfield for a loan. Finally, an offer for Kai Taylor, Bohemian FC. Yes, please. Thank you very much. You know what? Let's try and get... No, let's not try and get a little bit more, because I actually want him gone. I know I said at the start of the episode how everyone, you know, the growth is a bit messed up. Everyone's growing really well at the start of this season. But this is a big game then. This is what cup competitions are all about. Putting a League 2 team up against a maybe Premier League, maybe Championship. I don't know what league Bournemouth are in now in this save, of course. But either way, it's a big team to play against at home. So let's see what we can do against these lot. Here we go. Let's find out what league Bournemouth are in. Oh, they are in... Oh, come on, really? They're in the Championship. Dembele now to Douglas Augusto, and that is a lovely save from Patrick Bell. I did mean to put Shields in goal, but oh well, we've got a better goalkeeper in goal, so I'm all for it. Suzuki intercepts. Here is Schroeder. Out wide to Ledesma. Back inside for... Oh, it's Kai French! Oh! Neto saves. I was looking for Schroeder, and Kai French was there instead, but still, absolutely fine. I think Emile Latunen's enjoying this. Oh no, it's through for Siriki Dembele. Bell saves. Malone. Yes, he's managed to keep that in somehow. But we still can't get it away. Here's Kilkenny now to Bernardi. He puts it wide. We just can't get the ball out of our, out of that third. Oh, Ledesma's got it. He's got ahead of Smith. It's Xavier Ledesma in towards you. Oh no. He just tried to kick the defender's head off. Schroeder, good control. Good dribbling there from Schroeder. Suzuki has it now. Back in the middle to Schroeder again. Oh, Bruno's running through. It's Christian Bruno! We take the lead against Bournemouth with Christian Bruno's first goal for the club. Oh my days. Where was their defence? They left a massive gap for the midfielder to run into. And we've taken the lead against the Championship club. I can't believe it. He just ghosted in behind the whole defence. Lovely little finish. The substitute makes it 1-0. Now we've got to hold it. We've got to hold it. We can't let him score now. Liam Malone. Superb job there. Trying to hold off Douglas Augusto. He does. He puts him off just enough for him to sky the shot. That might just be a game-winning bit of defending. Oh, no. No. Jadon Anthony. Oh, he shouldn't have passed that. Oh, bloody hell. We don't make it easy for ourselves, do we? But I'll tell you what. We've just beaten the Championship club in the Cup. What a win that is then. The only annoying thing is this isn't the FA Cup. This is the Carabao Cup. And it's the FA Cup where we need to get far. This is going to prove an issue. James Connolly is already good enough to be called up to the Northern Ireland squad, so we are going to be missing him for a couple of games in the next month or so. We've now got Grimsby away. The first team is going to be using a simulation for the first time. Let's see, can this team get a win? Yes, they can. Francis Yeboah and Alan Gannon. That is what we love to see. Now, this is something I sort of kept in the background. Bence Farkas is now going to become a right winger. He's a better winger than he is wing back. Right back. Oh my God. The guy is 65. I mean, he's got no potential. He's already peaked, but he's 65 overall. That is not something I was expecting. Oh, we've had an offer for Francis Yeboah. That is not something I was expecting to see. We're not going to sell him, at least not yet. And he has also gone up in overall now as well. Everyone's growing all of a sudden. I like that. That's good. That means we don't have to loan people out. Final game this episode. Again, simulate. I'm sorry for the amount of simulated games this episode. I normally try and get 3 played games in because that is a decent amount of length in an episode, and it takes forever to record an episode if I play like 5 games. This is an EFL trophy game anyway, so I was never ever going to play this game, and we've lost anyway. Got a loan offer for Reece Elliott from Sutton United, which I will do for now. Doesn't mean he will actually go. We've got a transfer offer from Hartlepool for Ethan Wells, which I will also accept. I've also had an offer for Tatsumi Suzuki. I'm not even entertaining that. That's getting blocked. And in the end, Reece Elliott didn't go to Sutton United, so that's great. But we now have we now have monthly scouting reports. Let's do this. First one's for the new scouts as well. So let's have a look at Norway. Well, that's a very good start. It's not even Norway. The scout's Norwegian, idiot. It's Germany, and we have Bjorn Simon, or Simon, who is, 50 to 68 overall, 70 to 94 potential. He goes straight in. I know some countries won't bring them as much as... Oh, he's a goalkeeper. Alexander Shevchuk. I'll call him up. From Ukraine, of course. We've also got Arsen Kovalenko, and there's your 2 surnames. We probably... If I sign anyone else from Ukraine, I'm getting rid of one of those 2. Finally, this is Denmark, and we have Christopher Madsen. Yes, And that's about it. And that is where I'm going to leave it for this episode of the Barrow Youth Academy career mode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you don't want to miss a video, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get a notification whenever I upload. In fact, is the bell next to the subscribe button anymore? Yes, it is still next to the subscribe button. So hit that bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get a notification whenever I upload. Of course, leave your comments down below for places to scout. And yeah, until next time, thanks so much for watching and peace.